G'day champion, how are you? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery. My name of course is Beau. Thank you so much for joining me on this absolutely delicious Saturday. Now I hope you're having an incredible day doing whatever you're doing, because today we're going to combine a whole bunch of different effects to create some very visual magic. Now if you love the look of these but you want your chance to win real working magic effects, stick around till later on in the episode where we have the camera trick bundle. Now I call this the camera trick bundle, but there are no camera tricks involved, they are real magic effects. So more on that giveaway in just a little bit. Now this all came about because of the Orbit Chroma Key playing cards. A lot of you were very interested to know about the Chroma Key and how it worked. Now if you're not familiar with Chroma Key, it's where you take a particular color out of a video, making it transparent and invisible to the image behind. Discussing this with a few magicians, I started to think of what magic effects could you do with chroma keying. This led me down a rabbit hole of creative ideas of what you could do. So pretty much all of these are based around real working magic effects with chroma key built into them. Let's take a closer look at the gimmicks right now, and then we'll get into the builds. Now this is the first gimmick. This is literally just a green piece of paper stuck on the back of a playing card. This is the second gimmick, which is literally just a flap built onto a green piece of paper that you flap and have the real card appear. This is a very bad angle of this one because it is very up close and very well lit, but this is a corner flap card that's gonna flap back and have the real card appear. So this is for a torn and restored playing card. And that's how it looks from the back. And this last playing card is literally just a playing card with a green square stuck on the back of it. Now let's get into the build of these cards. A couple of them are very self-explanatory. I'm sure you could understand what is happening, but let's get into them kind of briefly right now. Like I mentioned, this corner card is just a green piece of paper stuck to the back of one of the cards. Same goes with the border vanish. The ones that are going to take a little bit more time and a little bit more skill are these two flap gimmicks. Now to build your chroma key flap, make sure you check out this tutorial card on screen right now. But instead of going from blue to red, you want to make sure you want to go from green to blue. So where I've used the red card, just change it out for the green paper. Now please note this flap is a very basic version. If you want to learn and check out the best of the best flaps, make sure you check out Hondo's Modern Flap. They are incredible and you can't notice any of the creases, any of the lines on the card. He makes beautiful, beautiful flaps. Now this corner style gimmick, I've taught a different version of this online on Saturday Sorcery. There is a card on screen right now. Make sure you check it out. This is exactly how you're going to build this gimmick, but instead of where I give you the idea for BA, you're going to swap that out for this green piece of paper. So make sure you check that tutorial out right now or straight after this episode to learn how to make this gimmick. Have you seen last week's free tutorial yet? Make sure you do. Card on screen right now, or the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. It's an absolute feast for the eyes and it's completely free. Go treat yourself. Now let's take a break from this explanation for just a second for the mid-episode giveaway. But before we get into this week's giveaway, we need to find out who won last week's bundle. So drum roll please. Congratulations my friend, you're the winner of last week's bundle. If you can email me just here, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey Beau, I like this video because I know what you like and I liked it at the beginning of this episode. Thanks champion, you're an absolute legend. And this is why you and I are best friends. Don't tell anyone, you and I, we're best friends. Now onto this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the camera trick magic bundle, all you need to do is comment below what is your favorite effect from this episode. Is it torn and restored corner? Is it the appearing card? What is it? Let me know in the comment section below and I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced in next week's video. So good luck. All right, champion, ready to check out more videos just like this one? Make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we drop new videos every single day. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe because why not? Save yourself coming back later. Now you have your gimmicks built, let's get into how to shoot your content. First thing you want to do is hit record on your camera and back out of the shot, getting a nice shot of nothing in the picture. You're going to use this later on to drop on the back of the image and blur it. Now let's get down to the certain requirements you're going to need for performing this. There's going to be a few things that you're going to need to have to worry about, and one of them, just there, the lightning. You don't want your lightning or your lighting changes to happen during your filming, because when you chroma key it out, you're going to have some discrepancies in what you can see in the foreground to what you can see in the background, or where you key it out. like this example. You don't want this to happen. Now let's go through and look at the 5 different performance styles of each of these gimmicks. Let's kick it off with the color changing card. This one is very easy to do. All you're going to do is hold the card up and flick it each time, changing the color. Now to have this back disappear, you want to be out of frame, preferably with a static shot in the background. So it actually really works well with this TV. This could be used for BA, but it's not. You could actually have it over here on the picture, wherever it is. But yes, it is ultimately, you want to have a static shot in the background, have your card in focus, and all you're going to do is pivot from this finger to your index finger as you spin it around. And that will make the card disappear. And then as you saw in the video, I took it out of frame where it actually slid down. You could see the bottom part of the video. So again, in focus, and switch the card. Just flipping it over. Now the balancing card is quite similar. What you want to do is make sure your thumb sits really far down on your index finger, because if it sits up here, it's going to look weird when you chroma key this corner out and you can see the corner of your thumb disappearing into thin air. So you want it to sit down quite low on the back here. Now you want to grab with the opposite finger, hold and pretend you're balancing it, or you're, just gripping the air and let go. And you can even rotate and tilt the card like this to make it look like it's legitimately vanished. Obviously, don't show the back. Then your appearing card with your thumb on the double stick tape on the back. You want to adjust it so you can't see that kind of lip here from the corner of the edge of the screen. You want to rotate it. It's facing the camera, and make sure, again, this is really well lit, so I'm gonna have to worry about the glare of the thread here, but you don't want that. And you're literally gonna let go with your index finger. And what this is gonna do is have your flap change the card. So again, just like so. With the torn and restored card, you're going to come over with your hand and pretend to take the corner off. So with this hand, come and slide over, and as you go to throw, you're going to let go with your index finger, releasing this corner. So like so, take it off, and then throw like that, and putting it back on. You can even give it a little flick to show it is 100% legit. Okay, so now all of your content is shot and you want to edit it. How do you do this? Well, there's a couple of different ways. For those that have computers, you can definitely use programs like After Effects or Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, whatever you want to use. Whatever you're using, you want to skim through your footage until you find a shot where you're out of frame. Then you want to insert a frame hold segment, creating a still shot here, and then drag it down to the bottom. You then want to skim through your footage until you find the shot that you want to use. Then using an effect called Ultra Key, click and drag this onto your clip. Color correct it to your green, and then adjust the settings as necessary to remove that green and any outlines or highlights on the card. If a green color is being affected by this key, feel free to add a mask in over top that'll only adjust the card. Then continue to adjust the settings to receive your desired effect. Now you can see here, the whole card has disappeared. I can play back the footage and it looks like it's coming out of nowhere. This is how you'll make all your vanishes and appearance take place. Now for the color change, you want to do the same thing and add your Ultra Key and adjust the settings as necessary to remove that green. You then want to go to your internet browser and download as many colors as you want to change them into. So save all these colors to your computer, ready to import. Once they're all saved, click and drag them into your editor and adjust them as necessary. Drag the clip into the shot and cut them as you flick the card. Repeat this for all of your colors. Once you're done, hit playback and you can see all the colors change as you flick the card. But for those that don't have computers, don't worry, you're not out of the picture here. You can definitely use something on your phone. There's a bunch of different video editing apps for your phone that use CHROMA key. You can definitely find which one works best for you. But for me personally, I use Video Leap. So the best thing to do is download a few of these apps and see which works best for you. Now, all these apps are really easy to use, but if you do get stuck, don't worry. There's a lot of YouTube channels that can help you out. That's how I learned to use Video Leap. Now, I kind of think that wraps up the whole episode, but if you do have any questions on anything you see in this episode, please throw them in the comment section below. Use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, if you do build any of these gimmicks, I would love to see them and check them out and reshare them on socials if you do build them. So make sure you tag Murphy's Magic in your posts. And also, if you do have the Orbit Chroma Key playing cards and you use these in any Chroma Key videos, please, again, tag us in your content. I'd love to check it out and reshare. Now, I know you're super busy, my friend, so I will let you get back to your Saturday. I'll see you right now, if you're free, on our Discord. We're having jams, trivia games, hangouts, and even more. Otherwise, I'll see you next Tuesday for another Deal or Damn, on Wednesday for another What's New this week, or next Saturday for another Saturday Sorcery. Now, take care. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.